Welcome to the brand new BMW iX M60. It's a new flagship EV. It's also the fastest one. And the first thing to say about it, it's outrageous. It's an outrageous thing, and you guys clearly know one of the reasons why it's outrageous. Well, first of all, it's outrageous styling design from BMW. It's something I've never really seen before. But the other thing that's outrageous is the grille. Don't like it. That's cool though, isn't it? But more importantly, what do we get from this? How much does it cost? How does it drive? What's the interior like? And that's basically what we're going to find out today. So how much does the BMW iX M60 cost? Well, prices start at $72,000 for the original iX. However, this being the top of the range M60, it's £110,000. That is £10,000 more than the xDrive 50 model. So is the £10,000 extra price to pay for what is ultimately an M-Lite model of the xDrive M50? Well, look, this one here has an astonishing 611 brake horsepower and 749 foot-pounds of torque. So that's about 1,000 Newton meters of torque. That's 100 bhp more than that of the M50. Now, this will do 0 to 62 miles per hour in 3.8 seconds. The weight of this car, it's 2.6 tons. So it's an awful lot of weight for a very, very heavy car. Now, let's talk on the kind of the exterior styling a little bit because, well, I'm not so sure. Look, we've got to start here. The grille, for me, it's hideous. It's outrageous. I really dislike it. It's just too big. It is too big, but I just don't like its design. It looks like Bugs Bunny teeth. It's not a very aesthetically pleasing look. The wheels on the iX M60 are 21-inch wheels. It does support fast charging, and it will give you around about 310 to 350 miles worth of range, depending on how you drive it. The other thing as well you can see is you've got these extra kind of lights here that you have to have because of the way that the BMW M60 or the iX is set up. The kind of tail lights creep all the way around. So as a result, if you were driving this in traffic or at night, and you ended up having to stop, you wouldn't be able to see anything. So BMW had to put in some extra lights just to keep you safe. The interior of the BMW iX is nothing short of exceptional. Absolutely stunning. Hear the Hans Zimmer noises there because Hans Zimmer helped create some of the noises for this car. But it just looks beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And the rear side as well. Look at this. Plenty of rear space here as well. And again, this very, very nice seat, very comfortable. This is what it's about. Look, you even get 2 USB-C ports here on the back. Not sure what that is, but you get individual climate control here on the back. It is super nice, and look at that panoramic sunroof as well, which you can push a button and it will let you see all the way through, or it will cover it just like that. Have a listen to this. Plenty of bling, crystals everywhere, crystals here on the seat. You get this kind of nice rose gold looking thing here. This is a door handle. That's how you open the door. I would have preferred to have a normal door handle, but I can see what BMW are going with here. You get Bauer & Wilkins sound system on here. The steering wheel itself is actually pretty interesting. It's like a cross between a normal steering wheel and something like you get in the BMW i3 or the i-Series, etc. The star of the show, though, is this huge screen. Let's turn it on again. Look at the size of the screen. You get a massive BMW iDrive style setup here, which is absolutely enormous. It's beautiful, in fact. So here we are in the iX. Have a listen to this. Now, I don't care what you say about the looks of the iX. Interior wise, I'm locked into my seatbelt. Interior wise is lovely, and that sound is very cool and very futuristic. Oh my word. Interestingly, for a car that weighs so much, it does hide its weight relatively well. I mean, just there around the corner, because I have 600 brake horsepower, 760 foot-pounds of torque, I can really power out the corner, which eliminates a lot of that kind of roll or that understeer effect that you might get with such a heavy car. That said, this is still massive, but I think it's pretty cool to drive. It sounds so good. How good does that sound? I need to slow it down so you can hear it off of a launch. Let's see. Mad. I like that. I shouldn't like it, but I like that. Look, the iX is a huge thing, so I sit very, very high. The steering feel is pretty good for what it is. You know, don't get me wrong, it's still a hefty thing, and I'm about to turn off into some country roads in a moment now, just to try and exploit a couple of corners a little bit more. But drivability, I think where the iX comes alive, yes, this is an M60, so it is a very, very quick car. But where it really comes alive for me is in its comfort element. I feel like I'm wafting over everything. All these bumps are being absorbed. The drivability, if I'm honest with you, is pretty superb. It really is. Is it this one? I'm not sure if it is this one. We're about to find out. Or maybe it was the next one. Oh well. Single track, hey. Brakes. You really do need to stamp on those anchors. I will have to say that. And if I'm honest with you, the way this thing picks up speed, it's like a flipping weapon. Oh my God. Tackling these little narrow twisties. Again, look, this is awful road surface, yet I am extremely comfortable here. This is amazing. This is amazing. I think, yes, it's an M, so an M light, so it's got the extra power, 100 more horsepower than the other one, but it's also a little bit stiffer than the other one. So the iX50 is actually the more comfortable car, less powerful, and you might save yourself 10 grand. Everything feels luxurious. This is a mile cruncher. Well, it's not really a mile cruncher because you're an EV, and at the moment there's 115 miles left of range on 43% battery. This is around about a 300 range car, which you'd expect. And obviously, having to move so much weight, its battery efficiency probably won't be anywhere near as good as some of the other EV cars. That sounds mad. That sounds absolutely bonkers, doesn't it? And interestingly as well here right now, look at the state of this road. It's shocking. It's really bad, in fact. Yet the comfort element on this iX is superb. It really is. It's superb. I mean, I could have picked a better road to take it down, if I'm completely honest. 110 grand car down a single track country road. What do we think? BMW iX M60 in summary. Look, I mean, I don't like the look of the front of this. I don't mind the back. I love the interior. I love the noise it makes. It's funky, it's quirky, it's massive, it's fast, it's expensive. But at the same time of all of that, I kind of get it. I kind of also get why BMW say they're going to sell so many of these, because it's the comfort element alone that is just spectacular. The amount of bumps you can take in this car, and it just feels like you're on a magic carpet. It just glides over everything. It really does make the iX a all-round great daily comfort luxury thing. And I always look at cars on the base of performance. So yes, whilst this is fast and I don't necessarily like it, I don't like it as much as I probably should do, but I can definitely see the demand. And I'll be very keen to hear your thoughts on the styling. I think, look, from here, I think that looks pretty nice. From this angle, rear quarter, I think that looks pretty good. And as I said earlier on, you know, there are some nice things about this car. The color looks great. These kind of black badges, they look nice. The wheels probably should be even bigger, because these are 21s, but they look tiny because of the size of the car. But that said and done, as a whole, it's not something that I would personally go and get, but I can see why a lot of people would. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick video. It's the first time I've got a chance to spend some time with the M60. If you did like it, please smash the like button. Comments are always welcome. I'll see you all on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.